Okay, so we are now in week 3. So we're at the home page, and a couple of reminders. Don't forget your test is the 5th week, so the Wednesday, and this is face to face. So just want you to be aware of that. If you're not present, you are going to get a 0 on this test. All right, so that is the 5th week, the Wednesday. And the other thing I wanted to remind you is don't forget your noon Alta assignments. So you have 2 that are due tonight. The grades will be posted in Canvas. So if you go to grades, you're going to see your grades in Canvas tomorrow. But I will extend these 2 for about 4 to 5 days so you can improve your grades on these noon Alta assignments. I did add this one today, so the one that says evaluate and simplify absolute value expressions. So that's going to be due on the 10th. So far you have 5 altogether. So just make sure you're working on those. You're not waiting until the very last minute to do this. You're going to be very stressed out. Okay, so then scroll to the bottom. You're going to see the week 3. So the week 3 agenda rather. And then if you click on this, all right, so first thing you notice is that test 1 will be Wednesday, February 15th. The study guide is constantly updated in Canvas. Make sure you continue working on the new Alt assignments, and this is what we're going to be doing this week. So you have what we're going to do, what you're going to do this week is you're going to learn how to solve. First of all, we're continuing to talk about section 1.4, but on Friday, you're going to learn about 1.5, which is inequalities. But going back to Monday, you're going to learn how to solve fourth degree equations in quadratic form, and then solve quadratic equations with a binomial. And there's the graded assignment. So I think there are 2 problems on this. Again, remember, and I keep mentioning this, and some of you, a few of you still don't want to get your full credit. So remember, go here to see what that work should look like, right? Whenever you see that, make sure you're using those resources if you want all of your points. All right, so I'm going to go back to the agenda. Okay, so then we continue on section 1.4, solve radical equations. Then Tuesday. Now let me just mention about Tuesday. Okay, no, that's another one. All right, so Tuesday, you're going to learn how to solve rational equations. Now, in the first week, I think it was, the first week you solved rational equations where you had to multiply both sides by the least common denominator. This one leads to quadratic equations though. So you're going to have rational equations that lead to quadratic equations. And remember, there is a certain way I want you to do this. So it's very important when you go to this worksheet that you look at this resource right here. Okay, I even provided a video of that resource. So again, if you want your points, if you want your points, then you need to look at this resource. All right, I'm gonna go back, and then on Thursday. Now, this is what I wanted to say. On Thursday, there's no this says other equations is the equation with rational exponents. There's no worksheet on this. The situation though is that this topic here is in Noon Alta. So before, and I haven't assigned it yet, but when I assign section 1.4 for Noon Alta, you really need to look at this video right here. So when you click on it, here are the notes, here's the video, and that is going to help you with that Noon Alta assignment in which this is located. Because I'm not going to be doing this in class, because remember, we don't have enough time in class to go over um, all of the topics we have for the week. So you're going to have to do some of that on your own. And then on Friday, you're gonna look at solving linear and compound inequalities. None of this is graded, but it's important you do this because I believe that one of these is on your test. So remember I told you, even though it's non-graded, doesn't mean you don't have to do it. You still need to do it. The other thing is that the concepts from here is going to be needed next week when we start looking at polynomial and rational inequalities. So far you've learned how to solve rational and polynomial equations. Next week, you're going to learn how to solve polynomial and rational inequalities. So I need for you to be able to make sure you understand as best you can these topics that are located on Friday's topics. Okay, so that's what you're gonna be doing this week. Going back to the home page. The other thing I want you to make sure you do is see where it says right here, the Digital Learning and Academic Support Center. It's no longer called the Academic Learning Center. It's now called the Digital Learning and Academic Support Center. So when you click on this, it brings you to the Canvas course. Now it says access denied because I'm not an actual student, but you're an actual student, so you should be able to get into this course. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the student view to actually see what it looks like. So I'm gonna go back to the home. Oh, that was it. So sorry, let me get back. All right. So when you click on that, you're gonna get into this. Somewhere around here, I think it is right here, the academic and technology tutoring schedule. Right now, BRCC does not have any virtual tutors, but if you are available to go to campus during the daytime, um, there are some tutors available. So let me find the one that has math. So I'm just scrolling down. So here's one with math. So this person whose name is Jeremiah, he does tutoring on BRCC's campus, and that's in the center, and it's located near the library. So it's on the other side of the library. It's in the building. I forgot the name of the building, but it's in the building where the library is. You just keep walking, and it's on the other side by the exit doors. So he has it from 10:45 to 3:45, and then on Thursdays the same thing as well. And then scroll down. Look, they have him for biology, English, and then Ryan for math as well. He does it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 1 to 5. So, so even before class on Wednesdays, that starts at 6. If you get there, let's say at 4 o'clock, you can go there at 4, from 4 to 5 also. But no's on Fridays. So if you're available on Fridays, they do it from 1 to 5 as well. All right, but that's in person. There right now there is no virtual tutoring like there was in previous semesters because of COVID. But right now it's all face to face. So just make sure you look at this you join this course, the Digital Learning and Academic Support Center course. They have lots of resources here, resources for math, science, biology, chemistry, and so on. Let's see, tutoring, technology tutoring resources. Just see what's in there. Um, some of that should help you, especially the tutoring part. Okay, so I think that was all I wanted. Let me go back to the course. All right, I think that's all I wanted to remind you. Um, don't forget, and most of you are doing this, but you are responsible for attending class. We do have in-class activities, which if you're not there, will count against you. Okay, so that is it. I will see you on Wednesday.